2K subs, motherfucker. Hello there, guys. KSone TV here. And of course, you guys see me here at the wonderful beach celebrating my 2K subs. Couldn't have done this without you guys. Literally 2K subs. That means that I earned like an extra penny in revenue. And that's how I pay for all this. Because of you guys. That extra penny got me here at some random beach with some hot babes somewhere over there. Yeah, though, guys, I really do thank you all for this. You guys are great. I love the shit out of you. And of course, I said I was gonna do a Q&A for the 2,000 subs. Now, before we get to that, of course, you know, 2,000 subs. I never would have thought I would have hit 2,000 ever. I thought I was only gonna have maybe like 69 subs and that was gonna be like about it. I thought that was gonna be the end for me. But, I mean, people keep subbing to me, so I need to keep making some good, damn, dank-ass content for y'alls. Some dank-ass shit, motherfuckers. Some motherfucking brutal shit, motherfucker! So, let me go ahead and set my wonderful mixed drink down. And I didn't fart, that's actually the chair. The chair is actually farting. So, let's go ahead and get to the questions, shall we? And of course, we're gonna go ahead and start on Twitter, because I went ahead and I put like a hashtag AskKS1. Told people to put that on Twitter, or you know, if they saw the video, put on the video, but I'll do the Twitter questions first. The Twitter questions first, am I right? Am I right? The first question comes by one of my moderators on Twitch. He's Canadian, he likes maple syrup, all that fun stuff. Mr. AJ Duelist asks, KS1, would you consider doing IRL vlogs or cool trips or interesting IRL stuff? Of course, hell yeah, definitely. You know, this camera that I have is actually for that. However, as you guys see, I don't even get out much except for today. So technically this is that vlog. So to answer that in simpler form, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Once I start getting all these sexy, fancy, smanchy sponsors, you know, Bad Dragon, of course, they look like they're cool people, or even Pornhub or something like that. That would be great. And they send me out to porn conventions and stuff. I could do vlogs of that. So, hell yeah, in the future, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, frick yeah. This one is written by Cheyenne. Would you like to do YouTube as your only line of work or continue doing it on the side? Man, well, I don't know, because I do streaming, so I guess kind of technically on the side. Streaming is like my main thing, of course, you know what I mean? But I would like to get big on YouTube as well. I like filming stuff like this. I like filming little skits. I like having, you know, a different viewer base for certain things. You know, on YouTube, I feel like I could get really creative with skits and, you know, little short films and whatnot, so I guess so, but I mean, as far as having it like as a full-time job, doing Twitch and doing YouTube, Jesus, a man can only dream about that. I mean, that would be like a blessing if that were to ever happen. You know, I wouldn't have any bosses to be like, Ivan, go scrap those goddamn toilets over there. There's shit all over the goddamn fucking place, and you need to fucking clean the goddamn shit. Which will never happen, of course, because I'm a computer technician and I don't get paid to clean toilets. However, I get paid to clean all the semen out of a computer's laptop fans. Close enough, right? Next question is by Justin, and he asks, who would you like to collab with for any content? I would literally collab with anybody. Anybody who likes gaming, is interactive, is funny, chill, not one of those hardcore, like fucking wannabe pro MLG players. That right there, not so much. I mean, maybe somebody that's a pro that's chill and they'll be like, yeah, you know, if they die, they don't fucking rage quit and break everything in the room. No!
Oh, he just killed himself again.
I think we're all good.
Not so much of that. I mean, me, I'm not the best gamer in the world, and we all know that. We know how terrible I am at games.
I got this. I got this. I got this.
And just watched your hood fly off on stream.
Oh shit! Yeah. What's going on? Fuck!
Oh no!
Fuck!
What are you doing?
What? I don't know what's going on.
No!
The brake, god damn it!
It's S.
It's the
S
brake.
brake.
Why is S so hard to press? Oh, let me change that shit.
There's a lot of cool people out there that I'd be like, you know what? It'd be great if I collab with them. You know, we worked some magic and made something happen. We had some, you know, a sex video or something like that. That'd be great. Our next question is from Matthew Stacks, and he asks, where do you see yourself in 10 years? 10 years, damn. You know, 10 years before this, where I saw myself wasn't doing this. 10 years before, I saw myself on a boat with a bunch of exotic women and being an oil boy for the exotic women. That's what I saw myself like 10 years past ago. 10 years from now, I see myself doing that. However, being the owner of the yacht and then having you know, branded content. There would be KSone TV, advertisement everywhere. Goals right there. Next question is by Queen Rose, another one of my moderators. She asks, when are you going to treat me to lunch? Lenny face. Whenever you have a car and you want to take me out to buy me food. There. Next question is by Daniel. He asks, if you had to live in a different state, which one would it be? I would have to say probably New York, like New York City. Reason for that is because I like the city life. I've been in New York before. I mean, you know, there's LA, there's San Francisco here, but nothing is really like New York. New York is just New York City. New York City is just something different. But when I went, I loved it. I fell in love with it. I could see myself living out there and kind of developing an accent and being like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. I'm fucking walking here. I'm fucking walking here. Get the fuck out of here. Following on to the next question by Britt. Will you ever do a fan meetup one day? Yes, of course. One day if I'm ever somebody. Right now, for me to call a fan meetup and be like, yo guys, we're gonna go ahead and meet up at Starbucks fan meetup. Whoa! Guarantee you, I will be the only person there. That and probably the barista. The barista will probably be like, oh my god, you stream on Twitch? You're on YouTube? You have 2,000 subs? I will be your fan from now, buddy. Yeah, but, you know, let's be real here. Of course, you know, I would like to go to RTX and meet all of you critters that are going. That's kind of the goal right now. I'm trying to get to RTX, but it's probably not going to happen. But if it doesn't happen, it's okay. I'm going to be going to TwitchCon this year. It's in San Diego. San Diego is really close to me. So anybody that wants to meet up, wants me to hype them, wants me to, you know, hit on their mom, yo, TwitchCon San Diego, I will be there for sure. For sure. We got another question by Pat. Pat asks, World Star. Bitch. Rubba Dubba asks, do you accept donations or dragon dildos? Yes. Yes, I do. Next question over here is by Amisa. How well do you art? How well do I art? Fuck. Well, I mean, everything on my channel, on my Twitch, all that stuff I designed myself. I've been doing digital art for years, ever since I was a young kid. Literally, I was, my goodness, I was such a young kid. I was doing all this, you know, Photoshop stuff, you know, signatures back in the day. So I know a little bit of art. And of course, when I was in high school, I used to do wheat pasting. Wheat pasting, you know, I used to go by the Persona mugs, which is where you'll see some of my names sometimes and wonder, who is Muggs? Who's Muggs? Who is that guy? That's what I used to go by. That was my artist name. I did a lot of wheat pasting, which of course was like stenciling on Photoshop. They're pretty horrendous, but that's the only thing I can do. As far as me trying to draw something, I can't. I can only draw dicks. That's it. I'm a dick artist, if you want to, you know, label me as an artist and a digital artist. So dick artist and then digital artist. Digital artist, that's what I am. Next question. It is by Mimix. Who is your favorite child? Also, what was your favorite memory as a child growing up? My favorite child. Of course you, Mimix. Of course. You're my baby girl. All my other kids are assholes. Sons of bitches. My favorite memory as a child, though, would always be going to Disneyland when I was young. Now, me, I don't have a lot of money. My family doesn't have a lot of money. I live in a really shitty house. Everything that I have in my room, like, I worked hard for it. I worked my ass off to buy everything that I have. Everything. So, when I was younger, my mom and my aunt and my grandma, what they would do is they would save up all their pennies, like, for a year, and they would take me and my cousin to Disneyland. And that was most likely the biggest moment that or my most favorite moment as a child. That's something that I always remember, just because, you know, I mean, them just being able to do that, and then them just trying to push out and just trying to have fun with us. And of course, you know, they would recycle cans and pennies, and you know, it was difficult. It was extremely difficult, but that's probably one of the most favorite memories growing up. And some of you guys know that my grandmother passed away. It was extremely difficult, but you know, I mean, them all just working together and just doing it for us, for their babies. It was my favorite moment, and you know, I hope that I can one day repay that to my mom and take her to Disneyland one day. Even though it's expensive as fuck right now. Tickets are like fucking $169 for both parks. Fucking assholes. The next question I have here is by Mary, and she asks, what's your favorite Justin Bieber song? Baby, 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 oh, baby, 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 oh. Next, by Tyla. And she's from New Zealand, so that's definitely spelled New Zealandish. Tyla. She asks, any good advice for life? Absolutely. Let me scratch my knee first. I would say always be positive, always keep your head up. Life always comes out and fucks you in the ass, but no matter what, you gotta be positive about things. Always gotta be positive. Me, I've had a lot of shitty ass fucking days in my life, and I just always think positive. I'm like, you know what? Tomorrow's gonna be a brand new day. Just think like that. Always be positive. Of course, you know, you're still young. Everybody's still young. You have a lot more to live, a lot more to see, and just keep reaching for your goals. You know what I mean? Just keep doing that. Guarantee it'll make your life so much easier just by thinking positive. Oh, we got another question over here by that one girl CJ, and she asks, can you twerk on the wall? Are you asking me to twerk on the wall, or are you saying, can I twerk on the wall, like if I could? Because if you're asking that, then the answer is absolutely fucking. Yena asks, you are now a superhero. What is your hero name and power? Do you have a league? Who's a part of it? She obviously doesn't get a part of this Q&A. That's like 1,000 questions. Are you fucking kidding me, Yena? Really? Really? But I'll answer them anyway. Of course, superhero name. World Star Man. Superpower. Elastic, stretchable, anaconda penis that would wrap around bad people and suffocate them. And I could just be like, woo! I would have a league. My league would consist of Uber Haxer Nova, Gassy Mexican, Gold Glove, Markiplier, Michael Jackson. There. Those 5 people. Our next question is submitted by Emily, and she asks, what are the top 5 destinations you want to travel to? No doubt, number 1, the UK, baby. I fucking love the UK culture, the English culture. Always been a fan of it, and of course, you know, all my favorite, or most of my favorite bands are English. Not only that, but I like their lifestyle. I like their accents. I like their women. And I don't know, they just seem like just a different kind of person. And I mean, that in general, that makes me would want to go over there. Like, I love English people. I want to have their kids. Next destination would probably be Canada. I don't know why. You know why I want to go? Actually, I do know why. That's because a lot of my viewers are Canadian, and I just want to go to see what the fuss is about. Like, I want maple syrup. I want Canadian beer. I want all that Canadian stuff. Eh? Yeah, and I want to ride a fucking moose. That's what I want to do. Next destination, I would say Thailand. Thailand, you know, same kind of thing with English stuff. You know, I like the culture. The culture. They seem like really respectable people. Even though people do Muay Thai matches and they beat the shit out of each other. But, you know, that's just a part of their culture. It's interesting. So, Thailand. Next destination, Japan. Japan, same kind of deal. I like the culture. I like Japanese women. I like their boobies. I like their kinks. They're into some weird shit, like peeing on people's faces and stuff, but that's okay. That's alright with me. Next destination, number 5, I would probably have to say New Zealand. Reason for that is it just looks so green. It looks extremely green. Lord of the Rings was filmed there. It looks just really interesting, really green. I like their accents too, you know. They have different kind of accents. I can't do an accent, a New Zealander accent, but you know, I would.